So, Agatha, House of Harkness. Sorry, I mean Agatha, Coven of Chaos. Wait. I mean Agatha, The Darkhold Diaries. How many freaking names does this show have? You know what? I don't even care. I've seen the first two episodes of Agatha all along, and I've got to say, I I know it's catching a lot of flack from certain people, but I thought it was fine. I mean, really, much like Borderlands, the Borderlands movie, I thought it was fine, good, all right. And I know this sounds like an insult comparing it to Borderlands, but it isn't. I enjoyed the Borderlands movie, and I enjoyed the first two episodes of this. It's not what I was hoping for exactly, but it is much better than what I was afraid it would be. Um, Spoilers ahead, of course. But Catherine Hahn as this freaking mind controlled, wandering around, bewitched Agatha Harkness remains a fairly charismatic character, an anti-hero, definitely. And she sort of spends this first episode struggling to break free of the spell our dearly misused Wanda Maximoff cast upon her. Seriously, I did hate what they did to Wanda, but that's neither here nor there. Um, and meanwhile, Aubrey Plaza, I just adore as this creepy killer dream walking warrior witch who is just super charming with this an interesting enough mysterious background that is that just is awesome. I think I'm a big Aubrey Plaza fan, so I guess there you go. She's always on fire, despite the script that is only ever serviceable at best. And the rest of the cast of the show is they're there, they're around, they're good enough, but I mean they're fine. That's a hard italicized fine. They might even be great actors for all I know, but Han and Plaza are just so good that everyone else looks kind of horrible by comparison, kind of wooden. But it's a spooky, weird, witchy show that's kind of great for Halloween, I think, with all these kind of creepy, goofy Vision Quest energy about it. What works for the show, I think, and also sort of what doesn't. It's weird and also kind of all right, but also what defines the show really, I think, is this absolute irreverent, ridiculous ideas that the writers have about witchcraft. I am honestly kind of sick and tired of all the made up witchcraft we see in fiction in general. Personally, and especially the whole witches are all women who practice alchemy and divination and other such things um, idea that people have. But in this show, they managed to kind of make it work. It's not very original or open minded, in my opinion. And look, there were a lot of men burnt in Salem, is all I'm saying. And if you're going for the fiendish, goth, witchy, sorceress vibes that I do like and enjoy as an aesthetic, you do kind of need some sort of evil force directing that behavior, like Mephisto, shall we say. But I digress. Uh, the first episode of Agatha All Along was significantly better than the second. I loved the kind of kooky, dreamlike world space, with Aubrey Plaza's character seeming to wander knowingly through that space, her own mind unaltered. They seem to have a weird love-hate dynamic going on between Aubrey Plaza's character and Agatha, with maybe even like a I don't know, like almost a jilted lover vibe or something. At least that's seems to be what the writers are going for, if you understand my meaning. But yeah, the second episode with the whole the gathering of what feels to me like a shoddy D&D party and the whole Witches Road stuff. Uh, it's fun, I'll grant, but it does exacerbate the writer's lack of respect or reverence or even understanding of real world witchcraft, in my opinion. They talk about Salem without any regard for what actually happened there, and they speak of familiars and pacts and such things as if they didn't involve the devil or old gods like Odin and Freya or the spirits of the land, right? Also, did I say that there were men burnt in Salem? They were actually the witches were uh, hanged from yeah. You know probably if you're watching this, you probably know. The burning at the stake was a didn't really happen. Uh, Look, you know me, and you know I love weird and spooky stuff, and I'm a history nerd, and I love folklore. I just would have liked this show better if they'd shown an actual interest in the stuff they wanted to talk about, because it's not the comics and it's not historical folkloric or even pop culture witchcraft, and that kind of annoys me a little bit. I mean, this is not The Vitch by Robert Eggers, nor is this Hereditary with its startlingly accurate portrayal of the cult of King Paimon the demon. They don't seem to have committed to the campiness of it all either, so a Bewitched or Sabrina style show is kind of out of the question. This is not even the fantasy witchcraft we see in the Dishonored series, the Night Sisters from Star Wars, or even Melisandre from A Song of Ice and Fire. And let's face it, those, while being not accurate to any real world form of witchcraft, they're just very fun and interesting, which are kind of more interesting than this, in all honesty. Just not to say Agatha the Nameless is a bad show. It's not. Um, it's fine. Agatha of Many Colors is a good show so far, at least, and I don't hate anything I've seen. I wish it was better, is all. And I'm so very glad it's not worse, because I've seen worse, let me tell you. That's all I have to say today. Like and subscribe if you like the video. I know lukewarm opinions aren't exactly all that popular these days, but I like to be honest. What can I say? So yeah, bye.